For 35mm we are going to interview Julien Abram, director of Asphalt Playground for the category Plus 13 here in GFUN Experience 2013. Hi Julien.
Hi.
So first question about your movie. Why did you choose to give us your story?
He come from very far because he took us 5 years to make this movie. First, we wanted to make a series for French television, and it was hard. And the original idea was to talk about ghetto, French ghetto, from another point of view. Yeah, if you like cinema, you probably know the movie La Haine, The Eight.
Yeah.
And
Vincent Cassel.
Yes, and Kassovitz, the director. And this is very often the image we have about ghetto. It's dark. This image exists. It's places where you have violence and drugs and all this stuff. But we wanted, I say we because I didn't write the script alone. Yes, we were like 3 script writers. We wanted to give a different view of this place with more family, with more story around violence and with violence and drug stuff, but with everything to understand better what's going on over there.
Your main character is Mitraillet.
Yes.
Lives in Cité Rose,
Yes.
à Ballier, near Paris.
Yes. His name is Aziz. Aziz Abdoulaye Diabaté.
Where did you find him?
We made a casting with 200 young boys from all over Paris because it was hard for us to go all over France, but all over Paris. And it just happened that after the casting, we found out he was from the place we shooted the movie. Then every morning when he was coming for the shooting, he was just leaving his flat and going downstairs to two stairs, and he was ready to shoot. Then he was also moving in his own ghetto, and in a way I think he gave the movie a little bit more reality, or more, because he was really feeling what he was supposed to act.
For the first scene, you inspired from Donnie Brasco with Al Pacino? I'm asking you.
No.
No?
I think for the first scene, I'm more inspired by City of God, not in the story because the story is very different in City of God, but more in the energy there is in City of God. They're just cooking, if you remember the beginning of City of God, and suddenly the chicken runs away, and you have all these boys like running, and suddenly meeting the police. And I like the way, like I like when the audience is like taken very from the beginning by some running and some stuff like that. When it's very powerful from the beginnings, and I was more inspired by this kind of very punchy start.
Okay. For 35mm, we're asking all you directors, which film did you inspire? Which film was your first movie you felt in love with cinema? Which was for you?
But I think it's City of God, because I traveled also in Brazil. I have part of my family from Brazil, and yeah, it's a very powerful movie. It's a story of 30 years in Brazil, and yeah, it's modern, and everything I like in cinema is in this movie.
Okay. Thanks, Julien Abram.
Yes.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you. À tous les gens qui regardent 35mm, bonjour de Paris et big up à la Cité Rose.